Shameless. United in the Europa League. Europa League.
Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back
League.
to United View and welcome to the road trip. Man United against Lyon. It's the quarterfinals of the Europa League and everything hinges on this. Everything hinges on this. We cannot go out. We must rise. We must make shit happen. Shouldn't have swore that early in the video, but I'm pumped. I'm on it. I'm on it, man. I'm on it. Seriously, I'm on it. There can be no other outcome. There can be no other outcome. We got tifos in Sir Alex Ferguson stand. Big tifos at Old Trafford never happens. Shows where we're at. Shows where we're at, you know. For Lyon at Yard, got big tifos in that. We got drones flying around at empty Old Trafford in galvanizing videos for us fans to watch before the game. Because Manchester United needs you. It's one of them. Your country needs you. Your club needs you. Yeah? Your club needs you. That's what we're on. Your club needs you. We got to put aside all of our differences tonight, people. We got to lock in. Any negativity that's there, we got to put it aside. But let's be real. This Onana thing. We need Onana to have the game of his life. We need that Inter Milan Champions League final Onana. That's what I need tonight. That's what I need. I need Champions League Inter Milan Onana final. The one that catfished us into buying him. I need that Andre. The catfish Andre. That's what I need. Because, boy, if his head's still fried from last Thursday, we're finished. We're finished regardless of what performance we even put in. Because we can't afford to carry Andre Onana again. We can't. We already scored 2 goals last week in France. And it wasn't enough because Onana messed it up. So Ruben's gone with him. And listen, we saw on the channel earlier, it was 50-50 pretty much. 51% of you guys were saying that Onana should start over Bayern. And obviously the other half were saying Bayern should start. So it's very, very close. And people are saying, listen, on Ruben's head be it. You chose him now. You've seen what he's on last week. You taking him out. You had a choice to make. You've put him back in. If he F's up today, it's on your head, Ruben. But there is a bit of a caveat to that. I don't know, man. There's, like, at his best version, Onana's still better than Bayern, but Onana's rubbish. So there's not much in it. But I guess you have to live and die by your decisions. I'll probably shade more towards, if you do put him in, you have to take licks. You know, if you put Bayern in and he messed up, people would be less scathing than they would if it's Onana who's been doing it since he's got here. Plus, he only just done it last week. So Ruben's taken a massive gamble. There's no getting away from that. Whether you agree with it or not, it's a huge gamble. Massive gamble that he's putting him in for this game. And Onana needs to repay him. He needs to repay us, the fans. He needs to repay his teammates who should be in this game 2-0 up, you know, comfortable, cruising, with Lyon with it all to do. And he needs to repay the fans for putting us through the shit that he has since he's come. So he needs a performance of a lifetime. Rasmus Hojlund, he needs a performance. Massive performance. We need that European Rasmus is what we need. We need European Rasmus. That's what we need. Same way we need Champions League Onana from Inter Milan final. We need European Rasmus. Because European Rasmus is actually all right. He scores goals. He's got a good record in Europe. But even the recent games in Europe, we ain't really seen it. Sociedad over both legs, didn't really see it. First leg against Lyon, he was rubbish. Then Xerxes came on and scored. So, yeah. Rasmus, you got a clear run at this now. You got a chance to not prove that you're good enough to be here. I think that's a bit of a stretch, but you got a chance to really turn the tide by having some good games in this competition and making sure this ain't our last. Can't be wasteful, need to hold up the ball, etc., etc. I think it's mad interesting to see what Ruben's going to do in terms of the team, because I don't think there's much he can change, but here's the only thing I think he can. So there's no Xerxes and we know Onana's playing. The back three picks itself. It's going to be Managerial on the left. It's going to be Harry Maguire and it's going to be Yoro. That's all we got. Game, set, match. Wing backs are going to be the wing backs. It's going to be Dorgu and Dalot. Facts. Not going to change. Bruno's obviously going to play and Garnacho's obviously going to play. For me, I'll be shocked if he doesn't. The only other non-negotiable, the only other space is I think what he does with Ugarte. Casemiro is definitely going to play. I don't think he's going to change Ugarte and Casemiro. I don't think he will. But if he was going to change something, you'd probably change that. Because then the fact that you haven't got Joshua Zirkzee in a 10 or a 9, you don't really have people in there who can keep the ball well because you've got Rasmus at the top end of the pitch. So does he change one of the 10s? Does he bring in a Kobbie Mainoo or a Mason Mount from the start? I don't think he will. So I think it'll be the same team, and I think the only change will be from last week will be Zirkzee for Rasmus. Oh no, but Rasmus started anyway. So then it'll be the same team then. It'll be the same team that started. Yeah, Rasmus started up front, and it was Garnacho and Bruno in the 10s, and then it was Ugarte, Casemiro. So I think it's basically going to be an unchanged team because we thought he would change it, didn't we? We thought Zirkzee was going to start, but obviously he can't. So, but the only thing he can do is take out Ugarte and put Bruno there and maybe have a different combination in the 10s. He might go Kobbie Mainoo and Garnacho, but 2 youngsters, I don't think he does that for this European game. I just can't see it. Or he puts Mason Mount in from the start, which he's been very reluctant to do that. He's turning to him very early off the bench, which is a good thing, but I don't know if he'll give him a start. I wouldn't be against giving him a start. I wouldn't. But I think he's going to go Garnacho, Bruno, and then Ugarte, Casemiro. Again, he's not going to want to deviate too much from that protection. And then, yeah, we have to just go from there. We have to just go from there, man. Do you know what I mean? I am also scared and worried that if we go out, how it's going to be for Ruben, because this kind of is a make or break. For me, with or without the Europa League, he still needs to get to the summer and get his players. But I know, and this is me, and this is coming from me, where if we lose, don't get it twisted, I'm going to be vexed. I'm going to crash out. I've said that. We all need to allow, here's a disclaimer, people. We all need to allow each other, yeah, like a 24-hour period to get the shit off our chest. We do. We do. I'm sorry, we do. We do, man. We do. You can't expect everyone to just be in the calm boat of seeing things clearly and just staying really calm to get to the summer. Marcel can do that. You know, other people can do that. Allow people to have their thing. Then after like a day, when we start talking about it and start calming down, that's when we have to have the wider conversations. Because if we go out tonight, especially in a bad way, and it was just terrible, or Onana done a madness, you have to allow anyone and everyone to have their crash out. You do. You do. But after that, we have to talk about it on a bigger picture. But on a bigger picture, for me, I'll say this even before ball's kicked tonight. If we go out, I'll be fuming, I'll crash out, I'll go angry, I'll cuss this, I'll cuss that. But I will still, and I've maintained this. The only time getting onto me is if I say, no, Ruben has to go, which I definitely won't. He still needs to get to the summer and get his players. I won't change that. But I feel that there could be a large section of the fans, online and in person, that will switch it up on Ruben Amorim if we go out, because there's not enough good work being done in the league. So that worries me. That really worries me. I ain't going to lie. That really worries me. If we go out in a bad way, that could happen. So, boy, I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. We need to keep playing in this competition. We need to win it. We need to win it. So, boy, it's going to be tough. Lyon have had a little feel of us out as well. They're not going to be that scared of us. But Old Trafford, we have to rise, man. We have to rise. Bruno ain't letting this happen. Bruno will show up tonight. Bruno will carry us, man. Don't worry. We're going to do it. We're going to do this. But it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit different. Anyway, smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let's go, peeps. Let's do it. I'll be at the stadium. OWEN KGB on the match view. Check them out. I'm gone. Peace.